Well, me and my buddy Sarge here welcome you to Conversational Shaving. Isn't that right, Sarge? Okay, we'll be right back with the shave. Right, Sarge? And he's like, let me out of here. Okay, hello there, and how are you? I think I'm ready here. Put the cat out, and this is going to be my razor today. It's the RazoRock Game Changer razor. It's got the halo handle on it, and this is the one that is the 0.64 gap. There is a 0.84 gap that's a little bit bigger. I mean, the gap is larger, that is, but this is the less aggressive of the two, and so I'm going to be using that in there. On its first use will be one of these, they're just called Super Platinum blades, but I think I got some of these once, and there was a little sticker on the little baggie they came in that said crystal blades, so I'm not sure about that. That's if memory serves me correctly. My cream today is going to be this. It is the, let's see, the original men's Estoril, E-S-T-O-R-I-L, I believe that is, from their sports line. And that's from Portugal, from Lisbon, Portugal. And I don't believe I've ever used this on camera before. Incidentally, for those who celebrate Easter, happy Easter to you, or whatever you celebrate in April, whatever your holiday is, happy that to you. And if you're an atheist, have a nice day. Okay, anyway, I've lathered in this. It is the Sterling collapsible shaving bowl. And I've lathered with this. It is the Conversational Shaving synthetic brush from Frank Shaving. And I'm going to go ahead and try to get a lather started here. Hope you're all doing well. La la la. A nice, pleasant, mild scent on this cream. I guess you could say it's an Easter type fragrance. It is kind of sweet, but kind of floral maybe at the same time. I probably should have looked online to see if I could get a scent profile for this cream, but I think that if you were looking for an Easter type scent, this would fill the bill. And let's see here. There's the tube again. It kind of has Easter colors on it. Almost like a rainbow, but not quite a complete rainbow, but pretty colors. So, happy Easter, happy season of renewal, whatever you celebrate, however you celebrate. And here we go, pass number one with the grain. About 2 days worth of growth here today. Maybe just under 2 days, maybe a little over a day and a half. Nice, nice, feeling good so far. And yeah, very light scent, but a pleasant scent. Well, not a super light scent, but not really a super strong scent either. For a cream, yeah, it just smells nice, I'll put it that way. Very nice. Let's see. Continuing on here. If this razor continues to rinse quickly, I'll leave the rinsing in. If it starts taking me a while to rinse it, I'll cut the rinsing out. Just for time's sake. Okay. Above the upper lip. I would call this razor standard aggression, as far as its blade gap goes, and there's no overhang of the blade, which is nice. Go ahead and rinse. Okay. For time constraints, I always used to cut the rinsing part. Every time I rinsed the razor, I'd cut that out of the video, whether a razor was rinsing quickly or not. Again, just to make the video a little bit shorter. The cat's clawing on the door like he wants in. Kitty? Kitty, do you want in? Come on in. Come on in, kitty. Well, come on. I ain't got all day. And I'll leave that in. I'll leave that open crack, I guess. Let's see, where was I? Oh, yeah. And for a razor with standard aggression, this one has sometimes bit me, so I'm trying to use a lighter touch today. Plus it is kind of a heavy razor. It's not a super heavy razor, but with this handle and with the very solid head that it has, it's a little bit heavy. Maybe just a scotch heavier than the average razor, perhaps. Okay, that's pass number 1 done. I will return for pass number 2. This part I will cut out, the relathering, and that will be across the grain. Well, it's time to go across the grain. I shut the door again. The cat doesn't seem to know what he wants to do. Doesn't know if he wants in or out. Probably just wants some attention. Let's see. One of my tulips has bloomed outside. But we keep having strong winds from the north, and just before sunrise we have a freeze. It gets down to 30, 31, 32 degrees. At least it has been the last several nights, or mornings, I guess I should say. Okay. And 3 out of 4 of my grape hyacinth plants are also blooming. The ones that have the blooms that look like a bunch of teeny tiny grapes, but they're not real grapes. You wouldn't want to eat them. if you did, they wouldn't taste like grapes. I don't know if they'd kill you. They might make you sick. They're just for show, as my mom would have said. And later this season, the ordinary garden salvia should bloom, and then it also looks like grape hyacinth. The blooms do, except they're longer. And my purple or lavender colored phlox is also beginning to bloom. Tiny little lavender, light purple colored blooms. Phlox is supposed to be what they call a creeper. It's supposed to grow along the ground. But my phlox hasn't crept too far from where I planted it. Let's see here. Okay, that's pass number 2 done already. I'll be back for pass number 3, against the grain. I had kind of forgotten how nice this cream is, how nice the scent is. Very nice stuff. I think I could recommend it. I got it pretty inexpensively, as I recall, but I had to get it off an eBay vendor, as I recall. I don't think any of the big American vendors that have their own websites, I don't think they had this cream available. There are a lot of shaving creams made in other countries that I would have to go on eBay to get, and I don't have them all. There's some I would like to get, and several have their own aftershave that go with them. And on one of my old videos that I erased, well, a couple of them I think, I used this one cream that is fine, but its aftershave leaves me smelling like, and I'm not trying to put anybody down or be politically incorrect, but it leaves me smelling like my idea of Turkish sweat, okay? And maybe I'll use that anyway on a video soon. Seems like shaving cream out of a tube is a lot less likely to gunk up the razor than shaving soap or shaving cream out of a tub or off of a puck or what have you. So it makes rinsing the razor a lot quicker in some instances. I guess if one takes one's time and lathers soap or a cream from a tub or a puck correctly, it's less likely to gum up the razor. But sometimes when it's so lathering, sometimes I don't take my time or whatever, and I get kind of a pasty lather. but anyway. Seems like there's always more to learn. I'm still learning. Maybe my learning curve is pretty steep because, let's see, I've been doing traditional shaving for almost a decade now. Well, yeah, I have. My anniversary is closer than I thought. My wet shaving, well, not my wet shaving anniversary, but my traditional shaving anniversary. About June or July of 2012 was when I started. And here it is already April of 2022. You know, I've been screwing up. I'm supposed to be going this way. I've been going across the grain again. See? You may have noticed that. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. It should all come out in the wash anyway, but, yeah. I just shaved. I think I did another across the grain pass. I think everything's okay, though, and, I'll try to make up for it a little bit when I do pickups. I think it's pickup time. Okay, before I officially announce what time it is and show the cat, I just wanted to explain, since I think I went across the grain twice instead of going against the grain on that third pass, I went ahead and lathered up here just tentatively a little bit. So I'm going to go over that real quick too, and then I'll do the traditional touch-ups or pickups. But anyway, there's the magical clock. Here's Sarge. Guess what time it is, Sarge? It's pickup time. Yep, there's the magical clock. There's Sarge. It's pickup time, everybody. Here, Sarge, have a seat. I'm going to stay in here for a minute if you can stand it. Okay. Well, just real quick, and I mean real quick, I'm going to just touch this up and go against the grain because I caught myself going across the grain instead of against the grain on the third pass, which was supposed to be against the grain, you see. So, just real quick here. Nothing too major, but I just want to sort of touch up the face here too. I'm just going kind of quickly here. Okay, that's good for that, I think. Usually I would take a little bit more time doing that, but it's already pickup time, and if somebody had fast forwarded or just tuned in, so to speak, they might wonder what the heck I'm doing. But once again, I'd just like to say that I caught myself going across the grain on the third pass instead of against the grain, so I think I got a little weeper there, which I might not have gotten if I hadn't been going so fast there. All right, cat, I hear you. Hold on. Yeah, I see you there. Hold on. I'll go ahead and go against the grain here, too. Up there went my stomach. I don't know if you could hear that. There's a cat back there. Now he's trying to get into the cubby hole where the furnace is. He likes it. Well, he wants to go in there for some reason. So, and just really quickly, I'm going to kind of go over this again. Yeah, it's getting to be a lot better there. Well, that's already pretty good over there. Not much to do here, just maybe over in this area. Yeah, it seems to have mowed down that trouble spot. Trouble spot right over here. Got most of it anyway. And this one over here is pretty good. It's always kind of hard to get all the stubble over here for some reason. Another trouble spot, I guess you could say, but it's a big trouble spot. Not just under my ear, but yeah. But I'm going to call it a day as far as the shaving portion of the program. I'm going to rinse the razor, rinse the brush, rinse the bowl, and my face. I'll come back with Mr. Towel. Here's Mr. Towel. The taciturn but still anthropomorphic Mr. Towel. Go figure. Just another character on the show, like Cal the Curt Cardinal, who hasn't been around lately. Used to have a little duck with horns, a little rubber ducky with horns. I called it Demon Duck, but never on Easter. Okay, that's pretty good. Let me see. Just another little pat down or whatever there. And we'll put Mr. Towel back where he goes. And I'll begin a brief recap and put the finishing touches on the shave. I gotta hurry because time is a-wasting. Well, before I got on camera, and I don't think I even mentioned this before, I actually prepped my face with Village Barber shaving oil. Don't think I mentioned that at the beginning of the program here. My razor has been this 3-piece non-adjustable. It's the Game Changer razor with the 0.64 gap as opposed to the 0.84 gap by RazoRock. RazoRock makes that. In there on its first use has been one of these super platinum blades, also called crystals, or I think very comparable to Persona Lab Blues. My brush has been this synthetic conversational shaving brush by Frank Shaving. And my cream has been this, the Estoril, I believe that says, from their sports line, shave cream from Portugal, from Lisbon, Portugal. And I lathered in this, the collapsible Sterling shaving bowl. Okay, now let me reach over here and grab the Thayers Lavender Witch Hazel. Time's still getting away from me here, so okay. No alcohol in this. Just a toner, not an astringent, but very nice. With a nice, light lavender scent, which I think goes with Easter pretty nicely. The Thayers Lavender Witch Hazel. Okay, reaching over here again, I'm going to get some of the Stephan Lilac Aftershave Cologne. Very nice. You might have seen that in barber shops. And get that going. Going in the hands, some on the wrists, up behind the ears, temples, real good, back of the neck. Lovely. Lovely lilac scent. That's really nice. I'll show you that bottle again and show the cap there. Oh, sorry, it's the side of it. Nice barber shop, barber pole kind of decor there. Decoration, I mean, label. I'm going to finish finally with the Dove Men Care Ultra Hydra Cream. It says it's for face, hands, and body. I've got some of this, which also comes in another container that you sort of squeeze out, a squeeze container, but I'm going to start putting this on like this. Yeah. That should be more than enough. I could have also got this going in my hands, which I guess I still can because I've got some smeared on the side of the thing here. Anyway, yeah, if I can do this without making a mess, there's what that looks like again. And I probably didn't need that much of this, but it's real nice and also has a light scent that kind of goes really well with these kind of sweet smelling scents that I've used today. So maybe I smell a little sweet, I don't know, but I think it goes well with Easter. Smell like lavender, lilacs, and just pleasant things. But it's not like I've been putting on ladies' perfume or anything. It is a sufficiently masculine smell that I have overall. Well, that's it. I'm going to go. Thank you for watching. Again, happy Easter, or happy whatever you do or don't celebrate in the month of April. And happy holidays whenever your holiday is this month, wherever you may be. From myself, Sarge down here, and Mr. Towel, we wish you a good week ahead. Thanks and peace.